Let me ask you something honestly. How many times have you said yes while your whole body was screaming no? You felt drained afterwards, isn't it? Maybe even a little angry with yourself, but you did it anyway because you didn't want to upset anyone or look rude. Today, I want to share with you a simple boundary setting method that gently commands respect. Not by shouting, not by being harsh, but by clearly being calm and grounded. Stay with me till the end because once you learn this, people will start treating you differently, more carefully, more respectfully, and most importantly, you will start respecting yourself. Let us be very honest. Most people are not villains. They simply respond to what you allow. Psychology calls this behavior reinforcement. Whatever behavior is tolerated tends to repeat. So if you always say yes, people get used to your yes. On top of that, your brain is wired for belonging. Your nervous system fears rejection, so it tries to avoid conflict. That is why your voice shakes or you freeze when trying to say no. It is not weakness, it is biology. Understanding this removes shame. Nothing is wrong with you. Your brain was trying to protect connection. Now, we simply teach it a healthier way to protect you too. A lot of people think boundaries are walls. They are not. Boundaries are simply statements that communicate what is okay for you, what is not okay for you. What will you do if the line is crossed? Healthy boundaries are linked with lower anxiety, less burnout, and better self-esteem according to psychological research. You do not set boundaries to control people. You set them to control your participation. This is real self-respect. Here is a method that actually works beautifully. It has three parts, three C's: calm, claim, confirm. You can use it with anyone, friends, partners, family, work, anywhere, with anyone. Let's break it down. Step 1 is calm. Regulate before you speak. Strong boundaries do not come from anger. They come from regulation. When you're triggered, your nervous system enters fight, flight, or freeze mode. In that state, communication usually becomes emotional or defensive. So, the first step is to calm yourself. Take a slow breath, relax your jaw and your shoulders, feel your feet on the floor, and remind yourself, I am safe to speak. This tells your brain that communication is not danger. You are more respected when you speak slowly than when you speak loudly. Step 2, claim. State your need clearly. Now, you simply claim your boundary without apologizing for existing, without over-explaining. Use simple sentences like, I am not available for this right now. Please speak to me respectfully. I need advance notice before making plans. I do not lend money. I will not continue this conversation if I am being shouted at. Notice something important here. You are not attacking. You are not justifying. You are simply stating your line, your requirements. This is called assertive communication in psychology. Assertiveness is the middle ground between aggression and passivity. Step 3. Confirm. Express what you will do next. This is where most people stop, but this is the powerful part that commands respect. You do not threaten, you do not beg, and you simply state what you will do. For examples, if this continues, I will leave the conversation. If you message me like this, I will not respond. If deadlines are not respected, I will withdraw from this project. You are not controlling them, you are controlling your participation. This creates natural consequences, which is exactly how behavior change works in behavioral psychology. Here are some real life scripts, you may call it like that. Say for example, I care about you, but if the conversation becomes insulting, I will walk away. You can use this statement whenever someone who's very important to you talks in a way that doesn't feel good to you. Another example could be, I cannot take this on right now, I have other priorities. This can be used in your work surroundings when someone constantly keeps adding. You can use this with your manager too. Set up that healthy boundary with anyone who you're working with. Example 3. I need personal space this weekend. I will talk to you on Monday. Example 4. Do not joke about this with me. If it happens again, I will leave. Some people needs to be made understood that you give importance to yourself. Short, calm, clear. Respect grows in clarity. Some people obviously will not like the new you. They were benefiting from your lack of boundaries. So when you change, they may get upset, silent, dramatic, or try to even guilt trip you. This is very normal and please don't fall into their traps. You do not need to argue. You don't need to over-explain. You only need to repeat calmly, I already told you my boundary. Over time, people adjust to new version of you who values themselves. And if people have a problem with you for setting up boundaries, or people who cannot respect you, they reveal themselves. That is also your gift. Those people will automatically go away from your life, who anyways didn't respect or mean anything to you. The hardest boundaries are not with other people, they are with yourself. Saying no when you want to avoid discomfort, leaving situations that hurt you, choosing rest instead of burnout, not texting back when disrespected, not begging to be chosen. Self-respect is built when your actions match your worth. When you hold your own boundary, your energy changes. People can feel it. You no longer look like someone who tolerates disrespect. You look like someone who knows their value right. Let me end this video in a very soft note. You do not have to be shouted to be respected. You do not have to be rude to be strong. You only have to be clear about where you end and someone else begins. Your time, your peace, your body, your space, your heart, your energy, they are precious. They deserve protection. If you are on this journey of learning to say no, speak up, and choose yourself without guilt, you are not alone. I'm walking it too. You can subscribe if you want to sit in this cozy corner of the internet where growth feels gentle and boundaries are healthy. Tell me in the comments what is one boundary you are ready to set. I'm cheering for you.